And earlier we spoke to our correspondent Rian Maelzer on Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak's visit to China. Rian told us the Prime Minister is bringing a delegation of some 300 people, and a number of deals are expected to be signed between the two countries.
It was the father of Malaysia's current Prime Minister, Najib Razak, then Prime Minister Abdul Razak, who formally established diplomatic relations with China 40 years ago this week. Now, back in 1974, trade between the two countries only amounted to $200 million. Last year, it exceeded $100 billion. But the two countries are looking to increase that by a further 60% by 2017. Prime Minister Najib is bringing along a delegation of some 300 political and business leaders, and there'll definitely be hopes there'll be some significant business deals signed on this trip. When it comes to foreign direct investment, the flow from Malaysia to China is already very strong, but the flow from China to Malaysia is actually quite minimal, and that's something, again, they'll be looking to build upon and improve during this trip. Now, when it comes to the political and strategic side of things, this trip is really following on from China's President Xi Jinping's visit to Malaysia late last year, and more recently, just a month ago, President Barack Obama's visit to Malaysia. Now, Malaysia is not allied to either the US or China, but it really is at pains to maintain good relations with both countries, close cooperation and ties. And this trip can be seen as an important part of that delicate balancing act. Finally, I think Malaysia and Malaysians are going to be hoping to see an unambiguous show of friendship from the Chinese leadership toward Malaysia, to show there are no hard feelings in the wake of the disappearance of the Malaysia Airlines plane with some 150 Chinese nationals on board, which has clearly strained ties over the past couple of months. And they'll be hoping that this will lead to a kick-starting, a sort of reinvigorating of tourism from China to Malaysia, which again has taken a serious battering in the wake of the disappearance of that plane. So there are a lot of hopes and expectations really from this trip.